Oh, I see. So you like to watch TV or movies if you're in them.
Yeah, exactly.
We're here.
My thing is in my hand.
Her thing is in her hand.
The one that you want me to kiss, or I don't know.
Yeah, I want you to get as close to your lips as possible with it. Yes. Yes.
I always have issues. Like, where should I put my hand? Like,
just put it over your head like this.
No, but this is comfortable for me. But people might think that I'm doing something wrong under the table.
We'll get more viewers, I think, if you do it that way, or listeners at least. Now, you know what? So you're talking about using your body.
By the way.
Yes.
No, it's just like you said, getting more viewers. Like,
yeah.
But I'm thinking, like, if like there's so many people saying to me that, oh, you should do porn, and I'm like,
oh, jeez.
I'm like, I'm not gonna fall that low. Okay?
No, not again. No, never. I mean, never has. I'm just joking. She never has.
Yeah, and what I'm saying is, well, if I would do porn, I would be a millionaire.
You would have your market
cornered. I would
cornered.
not be sitting here with you.
Thank you, I guess. I don't know if it's good for you or for me, but yes, you're right. No, you would. You would be. I would probably predict you'd be at the top of the porn business.
What?
The top. Okay.
I would be at the top.
Yeah. Well, I was making a pun.
Well, that's something exotic because you can't find. Well, one day I was trying to find videos with like tall women.
Sure.
And it was so rare, like you can't find it.
I think you have the market there. You could corner the market.
Right?
You could be at the top, the very top of that market.
Greg,
yes.
It's funny because I'm pushing myself to the side of like spirituality, and we are talking about porn right now. You know?
Yes,
it's wild.
Well, let me ask you, along the lines of using whatever it is. Yeah. How would you get out of a ticket if you get pulled over by a cop?
I got pulled only one time.
Oh, only got pulled once.
For looking,
makes two of us.
For looking at my phone.
Oh.
And
oh God.
Should I say what happened?
Yeah. We all want to hear what happened. Tell us.
No, because I was very new in the city.
In LA happening?
In LA, yes, and I still had my Russian driver's license.
Да, буду очень красивее.
No, that's not what he said.
No, he didn't.
He said why I was looking at my phone, and I said I was looking at my phone because of the navigation, because I'm new in the country.
Oh, did that line work?
Yes, it did.
Wow, that makes sense too. If you think about it, it does make sense.
But honestly, I just wanted to change the song very quick, but it was the moment when he was watching.
You know what? I have a story of how I got out of a ticket.
Okay.
Well, first, this is gonna be, if you listen to anything in your life about trying to get out of tickets, I'm gonna give you guys right now
the best advice.
The best advice to get out of a ticket. It's very simple. Then I'm gonna give you a quick story.
That's how you're gonna call the episode, "How to Get Out of the Ticket."
Absolutely, that's gonna be one of the headlines in there. Right. So this is what you do: you're driving, whatever you're doing, you know you're wrong. You know you're gonna get, you're like doing something illegal. As soon as the lights turn on from the cop, immediately pull over. The faster you pull over, the better chance you have of getting out of a ticket. That's number one, because the longer they follow you, the more they think you're trying to hide something. Number two, already before he even comes up to the door, you get your license or registration out, have it all handy. Then roll the window down, turn the radio off. You get that? License, registration out, window down, radio off, and then you have your hands 10 to 2 on the wheel. That way, the cop comes up to your door, he sees everything is right there. He doesn't think you're not a threat. Somebody comes up with a hand, he thinks you can on his gun. So you show that you're not a threat. Everything's all right there. He's calm now, and now you have a chance of getting out of a ticket. Yeah, write all that down. So now I was one time, I was doing something illegal driving. I was in the far right lane in a turn-only lane on PCH, and then I was going to try to go like an idiot around the outside and cut people off to get, at the light. So I'm driving like an idiot. I was in my Jeep. I have a couple vehicles. One is a Jeep, the soft top convertible, and I had no shirt on. And I was really like ripped and big as when I first came out here. And I'm driving past these guys, and I'm going to go past this guy. This guy sees what I'm trying to do, and he speeds up and trying to prevent me from getting over. So he goes through the light, the yellow light. cross over illegally, go through the red light, okay? B, I see the cop facing me who was trying to make a turn, so he just does a U-turn. He sees me, I went over illegal change of lanes during an intersection, speeding and going through a red light. So he pulls me over.
Oh my God.
I immediately pull over and I do everything I have to do. And he comes up to me.
License registration?
Oh, of course, officer. Right away.
Sir, this is a gift certificate for a custom-tailored Italian suit.
So, we done here?
He goes, you know what you did back there? I said, yeah, I panicked. I wanted to go up to Sunset, and then the guy beeped his horn, and I missed the turn. I can't. So I'm making this lie up, and it was a lie. And he was going to give me a ticket. He was like, I got to give you a ticket. Then there was this actress, Taya Leone. You ever hear of her? She was married to David Duchovny. I think they still are, maybe. And she comes out of her car and goes to the officer. Officer, there's a guy that's weaving all over the road. I think he's drunk. You should go after him. So he gives me back my license. He goes, drive safe. You're lucky. And he got in his car and took off. And I go, thank you, Taya. Thank you. And she goes like that to me. So I think that she got me out of a ticket.
But how did she show up?
He
there?
knew she was a famous actress. She pulled
She was
up.
in the car with you?
She was behind. No, she was like, she must have been behind me, like, and she just followed us over. So I think she actually was getting me out of a ticket. So either she was doing a good thing probably she was doing a good thing for some. She probably saw somebody driving like a crazy person. I like to think she thought, oh, that guy, he's a pretty cool looking guy. I'm going to help him get him out of a ticket from that cop.
If being a hunk is wrong, then I don't want to be right.
That's what I like to think. So I got out of a ticket that way. But prior to that, do everything I told you to do, and you have a chance of getting out of a ticket.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, as I said, that was just nice, and I explained that I'm new at the city, so I was like lost on the highway. So that's why I was like.
Did he ask for your phone number?
No, no.
I remember I had this girlfriend of mine dropping off at an airport, and I remember as we were going into this was during the pandemic. We're going into the airport. We went over a couple lanes, and he pulled us over because we did something illegal. She was driving the car. I said when he comes to the door, let me talk to the cop. So he comes over and I say, oh, officer, it's my fault. I told her to do this. She went over the lane. It was my fault. I said, I have to catch a flight. And he's like, oh, okay. And he goes, okay, I'll follow you in there right now. So he follows us in there. And she was really hot. I remember, I date well out of my league. So we pull up to the thing.
Maybe you should give a lesson how to date out of your league instead of how to get out of the tickets.
We'll talk about that in future episodes also. So he follows us over. We kiss goodbye. We kiss, me and my girlfriend, not me and the cop. So we kiss goodbye, and I go in. Doesn't that cop talk to her afterwards and give her his card? So like, I'm gonna get you off a ticket, but maybe. We'll get a coffee sometime.
But permit me to introduce you myself. I am Pepe Le Pew, your lover.
And she goes, oh, yeah, that was my boyfriend. Because I know I was your boyfriend, but, I could have given you a ticket. She goes, okay. So he was trying to get her to go for coffee. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, it is.
I mean, I think it's nuts. But, she didn't go with him, just for the record. And he knew he could never follow up with it. Because what's he going to say? Hey, I pulled her over, didn't give her a ticket, but I took her off for I want to take her off for coffee. No.
Yeah. Yes. Well, if you go further, I think that he's using the privilege of his profession, so you could literally take him to judge or something.
Exactly. He knew he wouldn't have a very good case.
Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah, that's definitely somebody using their position of power over somebody.
That's how you call it. Position of power.
Yes.
I have a question for you.
Oh, okay. I have an answer for you.
Yeah. What would you suggest to people who are trying to break up? That's how you call it, break up in Hollywood, like when they come for the first time.
Oh, break into Hollywood.
Break in.
Oh.
Break up. Break up is after.
That's what definitely happened. Huh?
Break in, yes.
First off, when you break up, always break up for somebody who's going to help your career for the next person. Say, no, I'm not joking. No, to break in, this is funny because I think it's very simple of what people should do when they first come here.
Okay.
The first thing you do is, well, you got to have a job to support yourself. So you got to have a side job, whatever
That's
it
for
is.
sure.
Mostly,
You cannot come here without the money or without any kind of like platform that can support you, at least for a couple months.
yeah, they say to come to LA with 6 months of money for rent and everything else set aside. Go ahead.
Yes. And also, I wanted to film YouTube episode for
Sure, YouTube, yeah.
for like Russian-speaking people who are dreaming about coming to Los Angeles or to United States generally.
Yeah.
And I wanted to make a video about how the prices are, how high the prices
Yes,
are. and,
let people know.
how expensive it is to live here, and you literally have to have thousands and thousands of dollars in the front to be able to be well here.
That's why you got to save up for about 6 months. You'll see how much it costs to live here for rent, for groceries, for all that. And then, of course, in that 6 months, you're going to find a job that supports you, preferably part-time, that you can do different hours, that you can still do auditions and stuff. Even be like a waiter, for example. And by the way, on a side note, when you wait for a waiter, you become the waiter. But here's the key.
Is this your is this your exclusive joke? Or
No, I maybe it is now. I think it's great. I was just thinking that in my head. I'm going to look it up on Google, see if I just made that joke up. And if I did, I will only charge everybody like $1 every time they say that joke. I'm joking. So this is what you got to do. You need to, once you get all the finances settled and all this stuff, and you're looking for you get your side job, then you sign up at like Central Casting, which is like for extras, background, whatever you want to call it.
I'm still in the process. Can you sign me up?
Yeah, you need to show them your stuff, not my stuff. But once you get signed up there, I'll show you how to do it afterwards. Okay. Once you get signed up there, then you get to work on a set as an extra, and that is the whole point of what I was trying to get to.
I have a big chance that they will recognize me right away with my height.
Well, here's the
I'll
thing.
put the heels on also.
Well, here's the thing. You would be a very specific type of background actor because you won't get cast just as a regular extra. You know what I'm saying? But most other people who are, anybody who's 6'8" or 6'8" or shorter, so because you're 6'9", so anybody 6'8" or shorter, this really more applies to you. You get the extra job because what it does, it demystifies the Hollywood scene, like being in Hollywood. When you get on a set and you're working, even if you're on a big set with DiCaprio and you're a background actor, you get to sit back and see what goes on. You see the hundreds of people that are working there. You see, the craft service. You see the grips, the gaffers, the director, the actors, and it becomes less of, oh my God, I can never do what they're doing. Now you're like, oh wait, I can do this. I see what this is like. There's a camera there. There's a light there. This guy only has to do, 4 lines of dialogue before they say cut, or whatever it is. It demystifies the whole Hollywood scene or as an actor. So it's very important to become and also you can then try to become SAG. You want to become a SAG actor. You're not SAG yet.
No.
Okay.
No.
So you want to become a SAG actor by doing 3 days of extra work, background work, but then you got to get these SAG vouchers. That's a different story at another time. But doing background work, very important.
Okay, so you told 2 things now. Save the money and come with the money.
Get a job, get some kind of side job that can keep you lasting out here, and then get your extra class or get your signed up with the extra casting. But then you take acting classes if you're not already in them, and then you start to build connections, and then you start to get a little real.
That's a long road.
It's a long road.
I mean, I know a lot of, not a lot, but a couple people at least who like start to try that, like to try themselves, to be like a background and all that. Yeah. And like they didn't go forward because it's a low money and a lot of things are required. Like for example, you have to do the COVID test at 4 a.m. and then come to the set.
Yeah,
Be waiting all day or like be on the set all day and get like $80.
Yeah. So it is different prices for
it depends.
Background non-union, background union, and I'm sure the COVID testing will probably start to stop after a little bit. Like I think another month from now or so, the actual COVID pandemic or at least epidemic will be over. So therefore, they probably still can't be having people do that. Once it's officially over by the government,
But I don't understand why they need to send you somewhere if you can do those tests, like this 15-minute
maybe
test
they don't
for
know.
everyone.
Yeah, I
Like,
don't
why
know.
do they need to send you to the other side of the city to do that before you come to the set?
Listen,
I mean, I've heard about that.
follow the
It was
money.
not me.
Follow the money.
Just follow the money.
Follow the money.
It's a very simple. Yeah, no, but that's the main to do. The first things to do, and then of course getting the agent and reels and resume that comes after. But first, if you're new to it, you want to get yourself financially set up before you come here in a job while you're here, and get the extras to demystify being what being on set is.
Do you think that producers, they are looking at these profiles? For example, they have a role or something that they need taller person or taller girl or taller man.
Sure.
So do they go to central casting and say, hey, can you check by the height? Like, like a filter?
Yes, 100%.
Yes?
What we do, because I also have produced movies and TV as well, is there if it's just a background of no dialogue, then that goes to all the extra casting companies, and we say looking for an actress must be 6'5" or taller, or whatever, the taller the better. Please note height on on the thing, and then the people that you are signed up for, if you are the 6'9" actor at extras casting, they know your height. They immediately see this breakdown that comes out for them, and they immediately submit you, and then you will be on the set as a 6'9" person. Which I'm surprised you should be doing that more and more. Like, I'm surprised. We'll get you set up on
Listen,
there.
we'll
Get you set up.
me set up.
Yeah,
but
100%.
I had a lot of other things that I was going through,
Yeah,
and yes,
called life, people.
life,
Going through
whole
life. I'll tell you what's going to disrupt everybody's life soon. Netflix is going to start to charge if people are using your password. So that's coming up in the next couple months. I think by July. So if you steal people, if you are on somebody else's, like your families that back in New York, or your ex-girlfriends or ex-husband or whatever it is, and you've been using their Netflix password still, it's going to change, because now Netflix going to make the people that have subscriptions say you only get one extra person, or maybe two, I don't know exactly, to you, and then they got to pay extra for that other person, not the full amount, but extra, so nobody else can.
Oh my God.
It's going to be a big to do.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you like what's your favorite? If you had to pick one streamer, before we asked about the other stuff, now I want to know of all the streamers, the Netflix, the Hulus, Amazons, HBO, Paramount Plus, Disney Plus, all those, of all of them, what's your favorite? What do you watch more than any of them?
I watch Netflix and Amazon Prime.
Well, if you had to choose one, what would you choose? And why?
Netflix, probably.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It just I honestly, I'm not a big fan of watching series.
Series? TV series?
Yeah,
You more
series.
for the movies you like it for?
I mean, generally, I don't like to watch movies.
Okay. Hey, everybody. Remember we were just talking about Welcome to Hollywood? Here's someone who doesn't even like to watch movies or
I
TV
like
series.
I like to participate, and I like to watch. If I participate,
Yes.
I like to watch the final result. That's
Oh.
what I am into, but not like someone else's work.
Oh, I see. So you like to watch TV or movies if you're in them.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Interesting. If I had to choose, it's funny because Netflix is taking a beating right now.
It's a stock exchange. There's no money you can steal.
Really? And why are you people here?
Thank you, stock market. No, I'm joking. It's taking a beating right now. But if I had to choose one streamer, I would probably go with HBO Max, because HBO always will have top people, top celebs, top shows. They've had stuff for The Sopranos,
didn't
Sex
know
and the City.
that.
Yeah, Sex and the City, Sopranos, The Wire, Game of Thrones. You should be on the new one, the House of Dragon you should be on. But they've always had shows, and they
what
always
is
will
funny?
have shows.
You know what is funny about the House of Dragon?
I don't.
And I will cut this part and I will show this to my friend.
Okay.
So I have a friend actually.
I don't believe this.
No, I
Oh,
have
you have a friend. Okay.
who play a role, pretty big role, in the House of Dragon.
Really? Is he one of the dragons?
And I keep asking him, can you help me to, to get into that, to that field, of like acting?
Yeah.
And he keep like pretending like he didn't hear the question.
Oh, yeah. A lot of people. He's an actor or a producer on it?
Actor.
Okay. Well, they don't have as much power as the producer.
Yes.
know,
What I understood. And also the life of actors, even like bigger actors, it's pretty unstable. That's what he explained to me.
Yes.
It's very unstable. Like one year you can get the big role and then get no roles, or honestly,
yes.
Sometimes he even like struggle with money. And I know that. I'm like, you are like such a big actor and you're struggling with money, like seriously. And he's like, yeah, that's life.
That's as
like
if
you basically make money and then you don't make money, and then you have to spend whatever you made, and then you come to zero, and then you have to act again and make more money again.
Exactly.
And it's not always easy to find the role.
No. And the funny thing is that nowadays, and this is mostly because of social media, you can't just be an actor today. You have to be a producer. You got to be a writer also. You got to be, you direct. You got to do all the stuff. You got to be your own production company. You can't just say, unless you're already well established, but coming up in the business. That's why it's good to get into social media and to learn all the other aspects, because if you're just an actor, you can, it's when it rains, it pours, but when it's dry, it's a drought. So it could be really tough. That's why you either, you learn to, if you can, the more you can do on your own, if you can write, act, produce, direct your own stuff, edit it and all that stuff, you wear more hats, you become more viable to people. And if not, then just date a producer, because they have all the power.
I don't think he's dating any producers.
No, but seriously though, like, but yeah, but it is true though, sadly about dating producers. Do you think it's possible to be in a relationship? Yes. You do, okay. To be in a relationship without physical intimacy?
No.
No, okay, really?
No.
Okay. I agree with you 100%. I'm just
if you are 70 years old, maybe.
So at least beforehand, because I was just thinking about this thing, because sometimes, you may find producers that are not the most attractive.
Good! Say it louder.
I'm ugly and I'm proud.
Louder.
I'm ugly and I'm proud.
And yet they seem to like the most attractive actor, actress. So now I'm saying, if you're that actor, actress, and you have this producer who may not be the best looking person in the world, not even close, but regardless, or not even the nicest person, can you date that person and be physical with them or not physical? Can that person be with you and not have physical intimacy? Will they still stay with you, or would you think force you to have intimacy with them?
Well, I think I'm very sexy, and it's very hard to be around me and not want the intimacy if you're in a relationship with me.
Okay. Well, now let me add, this is another question. Now let me ask you this: is monogamy? You know what monogamy is?
Yes, I know.
Is it possible, or is it natural or unnatural to be monogamous? Meaning, is it possible just to be with one person and not be with anybody else? Or is your body biologically wired for that, or do you have to fight just being with one person and nobody else?
It depends on the feelings. Like if you have deep feelings towards the person, then yes, you can. It's very easy for you to go through that. But if you don't have deep feelings, then yeah, you can go to the left, to the right, and find other people to hang out with.
Some people think that we're not made to be with just one person. Humans, Homo sapiens are not made to be with just one person. Others think you find that one person, and then that's all you want to be with, because you found the person, and nobody else. You're not going to be attracted to anybody else. You're not going to be, conflicted about stuff. I don't know. I don't know what the answer is. I don't know. You think that if it depends on the person you're with, will make you not want to be with anybody else?
Well, yes, I think it depends on the relationship, on the person, because I remember one time I had an agreement with my ex-boyfriend, like it was like 7 years ago.
Okay.
7 years ago, probably. The agreement was if we cheat,
Mm-hmm.
then the relationship is over. Like
Oh,
it was
one of
was
those
at the-
ones.
It was at the beginning of relationship.
Okay.
So it's basically every single time if you think, oh, should I cheat on him or not?
Oh.
You have to understand that the relationship will be over right away.
Wow, that's great. What a great conversation to have with somebody in the beginning. But I like the idea of adding, now, by the way, the caveat is this. If you cheat on me or I cheat on you, the relationship is immediately over.
I said good day.
Yes, yes.
Done.
So, like done right
You,
away.
you know, and then you got to shake on it. You know, got to spin your hand. You got to, you know, shake hands and or draw blood and
That's
rub it against
kind
your
of
toe.
what we did, yes.
Wow. Did anybody cheat in that relationship?
In that one?
Yeah.
No,
Really?
no.
Then why are you not together anymore? I'm joking.
For
Other reasons, yeah. Well, you know, it's interesting because I have been in, surprisingly, I've been in a bunch of relationships, and yet not one has ever ended because of infidelity, because of somebody cheating. Not one of them. You know, it's all other reasons, but never because of somebody cheating, me or them.
Good.
Yeah, but I think
Very
that's different. It's an anomaly because I think that normally a lot of relationships end with people being cheated on or somebody thinking,
Yes,
oh, I want
yes,
that
yes.
person also instead of this person. Well, here's my question is, let's say you don't have that conversation, or let's say you do. Is it possible to stay in a relationship if there is cheating? If there's infidelity, can you stay in a relationship? I know you said to somebody, when it's over, if one of us cheat, done, could you go back to that person? Or if you don't have that conversation, which most people don't have it, can you accept somebody cheating on you and work through it?
It's honestly, it's very hard. And I've been honestly in the both positions when I've been cheated and I cheated on.
Yeah.
It's different relationships, but yeah, it's very hard.
Yeah, I think it's hard,
Depends on the situation, I would say.
I guess, yeah, because it's
But
gonna
I honestly, when I cheated, I couldn't forget myself.
So you would-
forgive.
you-
I
yeah.
couldn't forgive myself,
right.
and that was also one of the reasons why we broke up, because I couldn't forgive myself, and it was a big lesson for me.
It was then you probably never
Yeah.
cheated ever since then.
Yes, I was like 23 by that time,
Oh yeah, well, people
but
seem.
now I'm 27. So
Yeah,
it
it's
was
only
like
4 years ago. So remember the pandemic, we got to go
Alright.
back a few years. So that, yeah, okay, yeah. I think, you know, here it's tricky because, like, let's say that somebody, you know, let's say somebody cheated with in a massage. Okay, like they went to get a massage, and then they had like a happy ending. Okay,
And then from a non-erotic massage, it went to erotic massage.
exactly. And then let's say it happened to you, and then you go to your, let's say it happened to a guy, and he goes to his girlfriend, hey, honey, sit down, got to talk to you.
This
After-
woman got too deep.
After my massage, this woman asked if I wanted a handy. I thought she meant like a hand sanitizer or something, and instead she used her hands as something else. But anyway, like, you know, can you say, now here's the problem? I think in that other person's mind, you have cheated on them, if they're in the girlfriend's mind. So now, if you ever talk about a massage for the rest of your life, it's immediately going to bring her back to that feeling of you betrayed me during that. You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't know. I don't know what the answer. I think it's going to be very hard depending on the situation. Like if you cheat on with somebody who you work with at your office, and then your significant other, be it you're dating or you're married,
and like they're gonna think every time
Every
you
time you go to
office.
work, yes.
Every time you go to work,
or the
it's gonna
holiday
happen
parties,
again.
and the holiday party when the families come in and join for the holidays. So it's very difficult. And it is unique to each situation. You know what I'm saying? It's probably even worse if you work at the massage place and then, you know, because now then there's a holiday party because then your spouse is getting hit both times when you're going to work and getting a massage. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Sometimes we say that the joke comes so so slow, like to giraffe. Like
So
the-
slow to the roof? Huh?
No,
No.
the giraffe.
No,
The
giraffe.
animal?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So this is what happened right now.
Oh,
My favorite dogs are barking.
yes. It'll stop.
What
No,
is your
don't
favorite-
do that.
What
No,
is your
they-
favorite animal?
Well, I want to answer that thing that we were just talking about also, which I just forgot what it was. But my-
About giraffe.
no-
About your joke.
no,
With
whatever.
the office and massage at the same day.
Well, I'll come back to that. I my favorite animal is the elephant because It's never forgets, and it's very gentle, even though it's so big, but it's still very gentle. So I think the elephant is and they live a long time and they remember you. I mean, it's great. You can, I see those things where, oh, and by the way, I actually seen elephant paintings where they learn how to paint. It's,
I've seen that.
oh my God,
I've
I
seen
got to
that,
show
yeah.
you. Look at this here. Look at this here. This is done by an actual elephant. It was painted by an elephant. You don't believe it? You can look it up. Isn't that amazing? Yeah. To me, it's probably the elephant because they're smart and they're gentle and they're enormous and they don't forget and so that's my favorite. What's yours?
My favorite are dogs.
Oh really? I never heard
Yes.
this answer before.
And
Somebody who likes dogs.
and if someone want to give me a present, good like a pure blood,
Pure breed.
pure breed Great Dane, I
Oh.
will accept it.
Yeah, that is one of the tall. That's one of the
But
largest dogs.
Yes, one of the
Not
largest
not
dogs.
the biggest, but one of them.
Yes, I've been dreaming about this dog like for 3 years.
And they probably dream about you because they probably think if I only had a
No,
human
but-
that was my size as a human, they'd be like, it'd be you.
Like because it will look proportional.
Yes,
when
exactly.
this dog is next to me,
They'd be like,
it will
that's
look
right.
Proportional.
That's like, this is my master. This is
Yeah.
when I will actually allow him to be my master.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
not the shorty like you, and the
I'm sitting
Great
down.
Dane
I'm
is
sitting
somewhere
down.
here.
I'm sitting down right now. But thank you. Yes. But Great Danes, they like me. I'm still big enough where they're like, okay, I'll respect your width.
Yeah, but you understand if his paws like they go on your shoulders, then he's gonna be much taller than you because some Great Danes are like
If they
6'6".
stand up?
Yes.
Oh, like
When they
Marmaduke?
stand-
Is Marmaduke a Great Dane? What was he?
Who?
Marmaduke? Marmaduke. Yeah. I think whatever he was, but no, maybe he wasn't a Great Dane. He was something, whatever he was. But that's Marmaduke, everybody.
Anyway, I know that when they stand up, they could be like 6'6". So
Wow.
yeah, they're gonna be they might intimidate you.
Nothing intimidates me. Nothing, especially an animal. By the way, if I saw like a bear in the woods, I would like take a jacket and make it really wide, or like, or no, not a bear. That's like a mountain lion, and you make yourself look really big, and then they run away. A bear, you have to like slowly, I think, go backwards, but slowly. You can't run back fast. And you got to keep, looking.
I don't know these rules. I don't.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm
I
from
don't
New
like
York.
to be
I'm
in the
not
forest,
in the. I'm not in the
like
forest.
Stuck in the forest.
I'm not in the forest, so I really don't know. Do you think, going back to the question I was asked before the animal question, do you think it's okay to be friends with your exes?
I think it's okay. Yes, sometimes it's okay. It depends on what state you ended up.
Why like after the breakup, how you guys are handling it?
Well, if your ex is smart and it's someone who can like joke with you about things, then
Yeah.
why you can't stay in touch? Like
Yeah,
if it's like a
yeah, you got a
pure like
Yeah, that's the dogs. That's the dogs.
my favorite animals are showing themselves.
Yes, they do it for a little bit, but yeah, okay. So you think you can stay friends? I'm friends with every ex. Every ex I've been with, I'm still friendly with.
Yeah, like friendly.
You know what I'm saying?
No,
Because they never
but-
ended on a really bad stuff. Remember, they probably can't hear because of the mic. You know what I'm saying?
Who can't hear me? I'm
Other
holding
people.
it as close as
No.
possible.
I mean, they.
Oh, okay. So what I'm saying is it depends on what state you ended up.
Yeah, I
And
agree.
Also, if your ex is smart and funny and like can
Like me.
like you, that's why
Yes.
that's why your exes are friendly
Yes.
with you.
Yes.
So if your ex is smart and funny and can joke about, like for example, you tell him, "Oh, you know what happened with me? I'm like so sad and for whatever reason," and he can make a joke out of
Yes.
it and make you feel better.
Yes.
If he has this ability, then I think it's fine. But if he doesn't have this ability and you are talking, I don't know, about the sexual stuff, then it's not good.
No, I agree with you.
Yeah.
I agree with you. And on that note, I think we have to wrap up because I see the battery's dying and I'm not going to charge it again. I'm not going to charge it again, but we agree with that. Check our don't forget the Patreon, people.
Yes, don't forget to Patreon. You can order custom videos there.
There.
In Patreon from us.
Yes.
And we're gonna upload and film new videos
Every
today.
day, yes. It comes out every Tuesday. Just when this comes out there also, everybody. Thank you again for joining us. We'll see you next week.
Next week.
Everybody, peace.
Peace. Bye.